gonna make the profiles boom, 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 boom. What they is, I'm gonna tell you exactly what they is, and I'm gonna tell you what they ain't. What they is real talk in real life by a real one who's really been there and done that. To what degree I've done that, I can't call it. I did that though, right? What it isn't is added preservatives, fake, frivolous bullshit, man, and talk just to be talking. So I'm scared we ain't doing that over here on Gunner's Profiles. We're getting it in. We're giving you profiles. We're giving you hood news. Shit, I'm giving you what's on my mentality. Stories, y todo oh my. I'm going to give you an in-depth philosophy of my philosophy. It's my philosophy. Orale, it's my prerogative like Bobby Brown. I can do what the fuck I want to do. Orale, now trip out without the bolsita falling out of my pants. Google it. Now, as you can tell by that thumbnail right there, in a menudo style in direct fashion, we're going to get straight into this one. We're going to put some fucking paint where there ain't. And we're going to make our next move our best move. And I'm telling you right now how to conduct yourself when you pull up on a 3 and 4 yard. Now, this right here, this shit right here are the streets, homie. These are the streets, homie. This is the calles. Out here, you can be more free. You have free will. Out here, you're going to do what you does, cuz out here on Paru, you're going to do whatever you want to do. You can record some shit, whatever you want to do, you can get the tapes. Just like fucking whack fucking pitas. But at the same time, in prison, you have to conduct yourself with a whole lot of professionalism. Your mannerisms have to be on display in a most righteous fashion, okay? Especially when you're on 3 and 4 yards. Okay, now let me tell you something. Sit down here. 1 and 2 yards, I can't call it like an alcoholic. Am I going to be disrespectful and say, oh, those are fucking where vatos go that don't know what time it is? Charlie, man, they conduct themselves righteously over there too. I've just never been there, so I can't really speak on it or tweak on it or geek on it. But at the same time, I will tell you that the 3 and 4 yards, the wiggle is very much real. It's so righteous. So sometimes you forget where the fuck you're at, Holmes, right? It's just very dangerous. It's a dangerous place. You need to know prison is more different than anything you'll ever experience in the world. It's its own, it's like Mars in there, but it's its own planet. Okay, it has nothing that correlates with the streets. The rules, regulations, policies, politics, everything is totally different than what you get out here on the calles. See, on the calles, you're going to be able to do a lot more. The wiggle is real, you can wiggle, right? Your antennas can be up and the wiggling is real. You could go to Arby's every night and have it your way. You could do whatever the fuck it is you feel like doing, but in prison, you're going to walk that line. There's a linea there, an imaginary linea, and you must walk it. Okay, your presence must be felt. Your presence must be on that yarda at all times when them doors crack. Okay, the way to conduct yourself in a 3 or 4 yard, let me give you the rundown. This is how I did it. Okay, so I was going to make sure my ears are tucked because I don't like having big old fucking orejas out there going on rabbit and shit. I don't get down like that. So look, you pull up on that bus from reception. My reception was Tracy DVI, Tracy Prison, Gladiator School, old school, throwback from way back. It's now closed, but back then, man, whew, there was lots of bull. It was going down in Tracy, right? So you pull up to whatever institution, prison, wherever they send you, okay? And say they send you to a 3 or a 4 yard. There's slight differences in a 3 and 4 yard. Only difference being the design of the buildings. You're going to run into a lot more lifers on a 4 yard. You're going to run into a lot more people that have been there, done that, and continue to do it. Like High Desert, Corcoran, you know what I mean? Some fucking institutions down south, Pelican Bay. There's a lot of places where the wiggle is real. But let me tell you something. You pull up to a motherfucking 4 yard or a 3 yard, you better be ready. You better be ready to get your shine on. You better be ready for whatever is going on in that yard because it's going to affect you. It's going to affect you immensely. Straight up, Vatos ain't playing with you. Oh, you think you're somebody? Motherfuckers don't care about none of that, Holmes. Whoever you think you are, whatever fighting skills you have, there's someone bigger, badder, and better. Period. B, triple B. And we're not talking about Lonzo Ball, right? Because we know he can't shoot the rock. We're talking about real life, real talk by real ones that are in there fucking booking people, okay, or have. So the way I conducted myself, I got out of Tracy, I remember, and I was just happy to be going to a linea. You know, after doing time and reception, you ain't got nothing coming, man. The cantina's scarce. You ain't really going to the yard too much. You want that daily routine. Everybody wants a routine. Everybody wants to be able to finally get where they're going and start their tiempo the right way. You know, receptions are like that. For a while, it's cool. You know, you see some good homeboys and some righteous camaradas and some bros and whatever you fucking see. and it's all good in the hood, but it becomes redundant, it becomes old. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck up on down the street. And then you jam and you go to wherever they place you. Now, of course, that's up to your counselor, that's up to a committee, that's up to wherever they fucking feel that they should necessarily put you. And it's all depends on a point system. If you're validated, so if you're fucking got too many tattoos, if you've been there, done that, this ain't your first merry-go-round, you're a second termer, third termer, you're on a violation. All these are factors. These are mitigating factors that will, basically hinge where you go. So anyway, say you got a whole bunch of points and you go to a level 3 or 4 yard, because that's how they do it in California. This is how you conduct yourself. I'm going to show you. This is a reenactment, okay? When you're on the bus, you're shackled. You need to do this. Keep your shit on swivelization. Keep your mouth shut. Stay aware of what's going on around you. You guys seen that movie, Felon? You just never know when it can happen, right? You never know what's going on. So your best thing to do is monitor your situation, just like you should do in life. When you walk into a Highlight to go, hey, can I apply here at Burger King? You're trying to see who your coworkers are going to be. You know what I mean? Oh, so yeah, ooh, shit. Not going now. She's knockable. Orale. Oh, look at that one. She's all bougie and stuck up. Says, I can still hit it. Who's that fucking African right there? Yeah, me and him, he smokes weed. I got a client. Orale, look at this guy watch over here. Straight up crazy. That's why he's a J-Cat. Yeah, I fucks with him. Orale, look at the fights in the back. Yeah, he's doing all my work. This is how it is. Okay, you stay aware of your surroundings in a menudo style in a direct fashion. You peep the game because it's going to get serious when you get to this place. You'll see vatos, they're a little bit laxed on the bus. They're chilling. They're having a little conversation with their camarada, whoever's fucking in the seat next to them or whatever the case may be. But as soon as you start getting closer to this prison, this 4 or 3 yard, it starts getting more quieter. Oh yes, on Pablo 55th, it's going to get a little bit more quieter. And that's because vatos the realization has hit them. Damn. I'm here to High Desert, right? Damn, I'm here to Corco, right? Fuck, I'm in Centinela. Fuck, I'm in Calapat, right? Fucking Jesus Christ, well, help me, right? Vatos are starting to realize that their fate is coming. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to hide. Oh, of course, you can get off the bus and roll it up and go to PC. But then, what does that say about your character, right? You at least need to go test the waters one time for your mind before you get bit by the sharks. So let's get, hey, can I talk to you, officer? What happened? Are you going to roll it up? They're straight up. The Placas don't play. I've heard it before. Getting to R&R and vatos are like, hey, I need to speak to you. He's like, hey, are you trying to PC up or what? They'll put you on blast. They don't give a fuck. They don't care, man. At the end of the day, they just want their fucking check, their bolsita, and they want to get on down the fucking, the yellow brick road. So they don't care. If you're, hurry up, the cage is open. Go in there with the fucking dude, giving the other dude a mamon in the corner. Hurry up, right? Get in there. This is how it is. So anyways, you roll up to a 3 or 4 yard. When I rolled up, I was very aware. My awareness was up. My motherfucking antennas were like, they were going every which way but loose. Or maybe they were. I can't call it. But anyways, I was looking, tripping out on everything. And I seen the design of the buildings. I seen that this was going to be real. Okay? Now, I'm not going to speak on every group because I don't know the politics to every single. I know... To what degree of politics? I don't know. I know some of the politics, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you that fucking vatos did it this way, this is how it was. But I'm going to tell you about me. Okay, as a person. Plain and simple, period. I had a few butterflies in my stomach, so I had to pluck their wings and say, fuck it, I'm here now. I say, right, this is what it is. La primera lives. I got there, they sit you in R&R. Certain institutions, everyone's different. I'm going to give you the basics. They sit you in R&R, and usually they'll put you in one cell, GP over here, pesatas over there, fucking weirdos, chomos, and whatever the case may be over there. They keep you guys separated for the most part. Every once in a while, you can catch a vato slipping, so you choke them, right? You do what you do. But 9 times out of 10, man, they're going to put you with some righteous individuals. Now, you're still shackled. They're going to take the cuffs off, the leg shackles. You're in your paper suit. You know what I mean? They're going to give you ropa. Bam, give us your paper suit, Baboso Charlie. You're not going to choke no one with that. At least, not this time. And they're going to give you your prison blues. And they're going to give you a fucked up ass set of blues, man, with the white teeth. It's not going to be what you want. It's not going to fit. It's either going to be too big or too small. You ain't going to get no better. They're just giving you the basics. Here, toma. Here's the basics. Your own people will take care of you. That's the way it goes. And if you're in good standings, and if you got some good gente behind you, and if you're part of a fucking group, your gente will take care of you. They'll shoot your little care package. They get you on deck for the most part. You know what I mean? Believe that. So anyways, you get there. You're sitting there in the cell, and depending upon the institution, if it's whites the norteños are going at, of course they're going to keep you separate. If it's the Africanos and the white, they're going to keep them separate. They're going to segregate everyone by race, by religion, by creed, by fucking whatever sexuality. The blackers know what time it is. Like I said, it's very rare that they slip. And I'm going to tell you why. It's not because they care about if you get booked. They don't give a shit. You think they give a shit? You got the game fucked up. They don't care. They definitely don't care. They don't want to do paperwork. There it is there. That's the elephant in the room. They do not want to do paperwork. They're not trying to do more work than they have to. They're already mad that a bus pulled up today and Baboso, hurry up and get in that cell. They're already fucking upset about that. They're not trying to go and fucking go beyond measures of doing six. Are you kidding me? Come on, bro. They're about the 19 years old, just got out of high school. He ain't trying to do none of that. He's trying to get home, get a mamon from some dude and smoke a joint. That's what he's trying to do. You know what I mean? That's weird. Anyways, so look, you're in that fucking holding tank and say everything's good. You're going to fucking, you're going to conduct yourself with these same type of individuals on the yardas anyway. Meaning you're going to show respect, humility. You're going to be humble, disrespect, and you'll get clowned on. You'll get smacked real quick. So you're sitting in that holding tank right there in R&R and you're looking around like, okay, where's my gente? Where's my people? The first thing you should do is try to identify who your people are, where the canalismo is, where the embracement is, because in prison, you never know what can happen. Things can change. Like that. I couldn't even snap. Like that. I snapped so hard, damn, I broke my thumb. Like that, right, man? No. So once you get to this yarda, they send you to your building, your people should approach you. You don't approach other people. You be a fucking dumbass and a dump truck to approach people. You approach the wrong people on the wrong day room, on the wrong side, Sasuke, and you will be smacked. I'm just letting you know for you vatos that plan on going to prison, right? Don't approach no one. They will approach you. Hey, cell 110. What cell am I in? Cell 110, Baboso, the guy that just pulled up with the tight-ass pants. Come on. Make a linea, Holmes. We need to get at you one time for your mind. Well, who's this? Hey, those are some questions you don't ask, right? You make your fucking linea as soon as you get in your cell. Anyone that knows, that's done time, that's been in prison, 3-4 yards, you get your linea ready because you got a one-time coming. Vatos need to know exactly who you are. Shoot your paperwork. What are you in here for? Why'd you do that? How'd you do it? To what degree of doing it did you do? They need to know a little bit of everything. This is just the proper procedures in prison. People need to know who the fuck is there in their backyard. Now, hey, I've done the same thing. Who is this motherfucker coming in this thing looking like Billy Jack Haynes, but with the funny hat on? Get over here, right? Shoot your linea. So you make your linea. Shoot it down. They're going to give you the guidance and point you in the direction you need to be pointed in. Usually your vecino will facilitate the conversation. Your vecino being your next door neighbor. Say it's an Africano brother, a white brother, whoever it may be. He's going to be like, hey, neighbor, trip out. Where you from? All right. Norte, what's happening? Orale, hey, your people are over there in the cell. Boop, 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 boop. They're going to know every fucking cell, every tattoo he has, every mole on his ass. They know everything, right? They're over there, Holmes. All right, orale. Boom. So you get in contact with your people. And if you're a righteous dude and you clear the process, right? There's a process. Every group has a process. We're not going to go into the details of the process and what goes into it, but you know what I'm saying. Anyone that's been locked up, you're sitting there right now like, come on, I've been through that. Anyways, you get cleared. You get cleared, and now it's all good in the hood. And when you hit that yard, then the homies are going to get at you. They're going to be like, hey, what's up, bro? Where you come from? What's going on? They need to know where you came from, what was going on over there, how the homies conducting over there, what was the get down, where you fucking fools acting, were they tripping, you know what I mean? What was going on? Especially on these 3 and 4 yards where you don't get programmed as much. There's always a reason to shut the program down. The cops are always like, oh, we're short staffed. No program for the next 9 months. What the fuck, right? What the fuck? Shit. But when you are able to get out there to that yarda and kick it, you will be really, really laced up, okay? Upon getting that care package on the 3 or 4 yard, I don't know about every other group, but you, here, hold that. You're going to secure yourself. Be expecting on a 3 and 4 yard to be ready for guerra at all times. Okay, there's no rest for the weary. You're not just going to come, do football chops, and it's all good, and eat some sopas, and your celly's going to be all like, yeah, hold on. No, there ain't going to be none of that. Your celly's going to be in that motherfucker like this. So, bitch. You're going to be like, hey, yo, I just came from Tracy, Holmes. How's it? Whopping. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, hey, we're at it with the white boys, Holmes. Trip out. Hey, here, hold that. Hold it where? Come, turn around. You know what I mean? And then, let me tell you something, bro. It becomes ugly, but at the same time, you get used to how to conduct yourself on a 3 and 4 yard. Now, a lot of people that go to prison in California, they'd rather be on a 3 or 4 yard. Why? Because there's a lot more respect on these yardas. There's a lot less frivolous activities, wilding out, man. Vatos are in there doing a whole lot of fucking time, and they know how to conduct themselves like pintos, like straight fucking convicts, okay? They know that there's no time for these. See, these are on the streets. These should be on the streets, homie, right? That's Your Majesty, that's where these should be. In prison, that's where this is. You know what I mean? On the 4 and 3 yards especially. 2 yards as well. 1 yard, I don't know about that. So let's give out this or that slap boxing and shit. You know, it's just different. Anyways, there's certain ways to conduct yourself with professionalism. You have to have the attitude, not the I don't give a fuck attitude, but the I don't give a fuck attitude. Now, you read between the lines. Meaning, you have to go out there and be humble, be cool with everyone. That's right, brother. That's right, man. Yeah, I'm down for whatever, bro. But at the same time, you know, man, I'm just trying to get the fuck on out down. You know what I mean? I got an old lady out there. She's probably pulling someone's cap, but I'm trying to get back in where I fit in, right? But you also have to have that attitude in your mind. So this is how you're thinking. You're out there like, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, canal. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up? What the fuck is this? I'm about to shake hands hard. This is what you're thinking in your mind. Sabes que? You see that fucking monster right there? God damn, there's all the Southsiders here. There's a lot of things going through your mind, but at the same time, you can't show it. You have to have your game face on. You have to have your muzzle on lock, your ears open, your eyes wide shut. You need to be prepared for whatever. This is the gist of what's going on them 3 and 4 yards. Now, there's a lot of other activities that encompass going to a 3 or 4 yard, and I'm not going to sit here and give you every detail because these are some things that you're just going to have to find out on your own. You know, you have to buy on your own merits, man. You have to do what you have to do. But for the most part, man, it's not like the movies. It's not like American. You're not getting fucked in your fucking, you know what I mean? It's not going to happen like that unless you let. then that's on you. Don't say you didn't hear it first. But for the most part, man, you just go in there, you do your thing, and at the end of the day, people will respect you if you're a respectful person. Now, there will be times when people just judge you, to just judge a book by its cover. They just don't like you. Sasuke, your teardrop is leaning one way. Sasuke, I don't know, you farted on passing, or they smell something to the aroma of a fart. The effect got them, and they just don't like you forever. Or they just don't like the way you look. Sometimes you see a Vata, his tooth's crooked, and you're just like, every time I see a Vata, I just want to knock his tooth straight, right? It's just like that in the world, man. You're going to have to reap what that sows when it comes to it. There will be a repercussion for that action. There will be something that will happen eventually, man. But such is life, man. That can happen out here as well as in there. That's just the way it goes. So basically, in a nutshell, the way to conduct yourself on a 3 or 4 yard is with humility and with respect. Those are key words. Because if you're just going in there thinking you're Billy Badass, you're somebody, you got hands, I don't give a fuck, anybody can get it, they're going to stab you. Straight up. They don't need obstacles or barriers or people fucking bringing attention, okay? That's not what happens on 3 or 4 yards. What they need, especially in the California Department of Correction, is soldados, manpower of like-mindedness that are going to go in there and conduct themselves like a righteous motherfucker would, whether it be a norteño, a sureño, a southsider, a motherfucking africano, a crip, kumi, blood, sangre, fucking, I don't know, there's too much. Sprinkle in the white guys, because they're righteous as fuck too. The wood pile, stand up. There's just a lot of the others too. I can't forget about Banjete. There's a lot of people, right? A lot of different mind states, a lot of different mentalities, a lot of, you know, everyone thinks they're bigger than the next man. Busting down with the machine. What do you say? Busting down with the machine. It's Africans and Northerners and cops packing mini 14s. Can't stop, won't stop, we in motion. Gotta stand strong. It was on in New Folsom, right? It was definitely going down. It definitely goes down. Now, every prison is different. I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, take my advice on every prison. Hey, you got to play it by ear, bro. I've been places, some places I ain't been. You know, I ain't never been to no high desert. I ain't fucking trying to go to no high. I ain't trying to go to McFarland 1 yard. I'm not trying to go anywhere nowadays. But at the same time, I do know that if I was to pull up, I would pull up and pop. Like Ja. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Anyways, with that being said, that was just a little bit of knowledge that you can't get in Hilt College I wanted to give you guys. And you know what it do like, man, or what it be like. Anyways, 3 or 4 yards, try to stay away from them. But if you go there, hey, just be quiet, bro, and do what you're told. Sounds getting straight up. That's a fact. I could have just said that and avoided 20 minutes of bullshit on. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you move fast with a purpose. I hope that you go out there and you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of this day right here, it's all about striving and struggling for your familia. Out here, homes, they don't need you on a 3 or 4 yard. They need you out here on the calles, on this motherfucking yarda right here. And this yarda right here is the yarda. I'm telling you, because you can eat whatever you want out here. Tacos, orale. Hit that like and subscribe if you like this. If not, you can hit that thumbs down. Heavy is the head that's going to wear this grizzly crown today. I'm going to do what I does because I does what I do. Thank you so much. If you're not tapped into Gunners Collective, go with it right now. You're fucking up. Oh, yes, you didn't know? That's where it really goes down. And you know what it is? Menudo style. The gun. Profiling. Bang, bang.